In Tahrir Square, this immovable mass of people believe they can finally see the end. They've endured 17 days of protest in this square, under canvas, at times under attack, always underwhelmed by the government's offer of transition. By mid-afternoon, the rumours were circulating that President Mubarak was finally bowing to the pressure. A commander among the people assured them their demands would be met.
لصالح جميع المتظاهرين في التحرير وأمام مجلس الشعب.
It was also clear that behind-the-scenes negotiations had begun, accompanied by deep divisions on what should happen next. First, a statement from the High Council of the Military.
وتأكيدا وتأييدا لمطالب الشعب المشروعة.
The Higher Council of the Armed Forces convened today, Thursday, the 10th of February 2011, to deliberate on the latest developments of the situation and decided to remain in continuous session to discuss what measures and arrangements could be taken to safeguard the homeland and its achievements.
Sources close to the army suggest they stepped in to stop the president handing power this evening to his second-in-command, Omar Suleiman. The army is loved by the people, trusted more than the government, but the threat of martial law is looming, and with it, a period of huge uncertainty. In any uprising, events gather pace without warning. This seems no different. Today, outside ministries and courthouses, spontaneous demonstrations were springing up all over the city. We don't need the international media, said these telecommunication workers. This is our revolution, led and owned by the Egyptians. 3,000 doctors and nurses left the main hospital to join the protest. Port workers in the sewers remained on strike. Through the afternoon, the pillars on which the state has built its power were wobbling, and some were crumbling. Al-Ahram is the state newspaper, the mouthpiece of President Mubarak. It sells up to 1 million copies. But today, the paper ran a headline denouncing a rigged parliament, unthinkable 2 weeks ago. The editor-in-chief was nowhere to be seen. And in the corridors, journalists demanded loudly the right to print what they wanted for the first time in 30 years.
They are protesting the chief editor. They are not happy by the chief editor. What is he doing? What is he imposing? What is he censoring the news stories? For the rest of journalists, they are asking for freedom of expression.
It is the protest in Tahrir Square and the bold, brave actions of a minority that has brought the country to this point. Perhaps in recent days the army grew conscious of what was happening. With force, a demonstration, however big, can always be disrupted. But if factories close, if hospitals don't function, if the value of the Egyptian pound collapses, then so ultimately must the government.